forgot to change my alarm. Eden, my video got cut off because your alarm went off for you to get ready to go home. Do you have all your stuff packed? Are you ready to go? Your mom is coming. Did you write down the homework? Did you copy it down? Do you have everything? Good. Now keep paying attention. Here we go. So the total number of siblings goes on the bottom, and the chunk they want to know about goes on top. Now, chunk is not a very attractive word, but it's the word that came to my mind right now. I might change the word in a day or two, okay? All right, that's A, B, and now here is C. Mrs. Olson has 4 rings. 3 rings are made of silver. What fraction of the rings is silver? So how many rings does she have total? I hope you said 4, and that number's gonna go on the bottom. That's your denominator. All right, and how many are silver? 3, that's really good. And now D. Special name. Ladia has 3 blue pencils and 5 red pencils. What fraction of the pencils are red? So now they're doing a word problem. So she has 3 blue pencils and 5 red pencils. How many pencils does she have in all? In all tells us to add, so 3 plus 5 equals 8. That is the total number of pencils she has. That's your denominator. Okay, so when you write your fraction, it's gonna look like this. That's 8 on the bottom. All right, and then they want to know what chunk of those is red. Well, that's 5. And you put that on top, okay? So that's your final answer for D, C, B, and A. Okay? That's how you write the fraction of a group. Ooh yeah, you are so smart. Ooh yeah, you are so smart. Okay, here we go. Section 2. Section 2. Eden, did you copy down the homework? Good. Just checking. I gotta turn that alarm off. Okay. We're going to draw pictures. Ooh, shamai. Here we go. 2A. They want a glass of milk with only half left. Does anybody miss art with Miss Caitlin? It's kind of a silly class, wasn't it? She's always like, do it again, do it again. No. All right, that's my half full glass of milk. I don't know why it's waving around. Somebody's jiggling the table. Sending vibrations, making waves in your glass. Maybe somebody's blowing on top. Because what causes waves? I really hope you said wind. Ah, yeah. Or, you know, earthquakes. Tsunami. Here we go. 2B. Daryl cut the pizza into 4 pieces. Well, here's my pizza. Here's my pizza with the crust. Yeah, crust. And here's my pepperoni on my pizza. Yeah. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. That's a pepperoni pizza. And you cut it into 4 pieces. Let me make that thicker for you. Pepperoni pizza, Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Krusty Krab pizza is the best pizza for you and me. Krusty Krab pizza. SpongeBob. Here we go. C. Mr. Dancy has 1/2 of his donut left. Well, that's not going to last for very long, is it? No. Took a bite, and then he took another bite. This one's got like, oh, you know what kind of this is? This is the kind I love at Harvesters. This is a blueberry donut. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. I don't know if you know the show, Johnny Bravo. Oh, mama. Okay, Here we have a half full glass of milk. Here we have a pizza in 4 pieces. And here we have half of a donut. Yum. Okay, now section 3, I've pre-drawn on the side because it takes forever. Says, how many fractional parts does each figure have? Write only the denominator. Remember, the denominator is the total number of parts possible. Okay, so all we have to do is go to these shapes and count all the pieces. Okay, so 3A, 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer to that is 4. Please write 4 in your book. In this one, 1, 2. There are 2 parts to that triangle. How about this rectangle? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 parts to that rectangle. And how about this circle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 parts in that circle. Great job! When you want to find your denominator, you count all of the parts. All of the parts, whether they're colored or not, okay? So I'll talk to you and I'll say that this fraction, we have to find the denominator first and then we choose our numerator, okay? It's much easier to do, I mean, you can do it either way. You can count the red and then count all the parts, or you can count all the parts and then count the red. So they want the fractional part of each figure that's below that is red. So remember, your fraction has a denominator and a numerator. Your denominator is all the parts total. This has to do with my students. I have 12 students. And the numerator has to do with what chunk they want to know about. This has to do with my 4th graders. So all parts possible, that's 2. How many are red? That's 1. Okay, 1 over 2. This is a special fraction called 1/2. 1/2. All right, and here, how many parts are there possible? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your denominator. And how many parts are colored in red? Well, that is just 1. All right, this is 1/4. Here we have how many parts in this circle? 1, 2, 3. That is your denominator. How many parts possible is your denominator? And how many parts are red? That is your numerator. 1, 2. Okay? And over here, we have a circle. We count all the parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your denominator. And over that we put our numerator, which is the red chunk. 1, 2, 3. Okay? This, when there's a 3 on the bottom of a fraction, it's special. We call that a third. Okay? Awesome! You have done lesson number 107, possibly in a totally wacky hat. Woo, 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 woo! It's Wednesday. Okay, the rest of that is review. You have long division. You have multiplying, adding things with parentheses. You have a measurement equation.